So you've decided to keep a photo food log, which is great for you and your coach. First off, congratulations on taking out your phone, taking pictures, making sure that you get everything that's going into your mouth so that you can raise awareness. And second, great on you for having a coach, somebody in your corner that can help you get immediate, high-quality feedback and refine the process so when you have sticking points, you can get through them a lot faster. So great on you, first off, for even being watching this video. And now let's make it simple, quick, and easy to back up those photos to get them to your coach so you don't have to spend a lot of time thinking or working on this. All right, because the easier it is to succeed, you want to make it easy to succeed and hard to fail. So let's switch over to my phone here. Looks like my timer opened up. All right, so the first thing we need is Google Photos. So just download that if you don't have it already. It's free in the App Store, and then open it up. And then here are some of my recent photos. All we're going to do, select the food photos that you want to upload. Let's say we have just a couple to start here. Hit the plus sign at the top, create album, and then we're going to call this something like food log. And then once we've created this album, hit the check mark. There we go. Once we've created the album, now you can share it with your coach. So just click those three little dots in the top and then decide who your coach is. That could be my wife, for example. And then just click, maybe add a message and click send. Then you're good to go. To find this album, now let's go back. At the bottom, we have albums. And if I just scroll down a little bit, here's my food log. You see all the photos. Now, when you want to update things, maybe you do this once a week, you click this photo button in the top right, and you're just going to add in any kind of new photos that you may have. Here's my pork belly, maple bacon. All right, so we'll add those, and then they just show up in the album, and if this is shared with your coach, it's going to show up for your coach as well. So they can just see these things whenever you update them. Maybe they can give you a little nudge to make it easier once a week, like, hey, update your photos. But it's literally just clicking a few little clicks or even a click and a drag, and then you're good to go. Now, to make this happen, two things need to be in order. First off, under your account, you want to make sure that you are syncing your files and that they're getting backed up, which usually requires some Wi-Fi. And so to make sure this is happening, go under your settings, go into backup and sync, and then make sure that this is toggled to on. You want to be backing up. If you have multiple accounts, choose the account that you want to use. And then also for your upload size, generally I just recommend high quality because it's free and unlimited. Otherwise, you can upload the originals, but I'd usually just toggle that separately, depending on your needs, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to choose high quality here. And then we also need to make sure that, so we have cellular data backup. You might want to have that, if it's on, make sure that it's turned off because you usually don't want to be uploading your photos using all of your data. Likewise, make sure that this roaming, instead of being on, make sure that that's toggled to off. So if you go traveling, you don't use up all your data. All right, so this is going to upload when you're at home, when you're on Wi-Fi, and it should do that automatically. If not, what you'll need to do is just open up Google Photos app, go up into the top right, click your profile, and it should say, here it says one item left to back up. Sometimes one will hang and you might need to sort it out, but for the most part, it works out pretty well. And then anytime you add photos, let's add these beers into my album. So I could either click on them here and then add to a recent album, food log, then they show up, or I could go into my albums and then I could add them the way that I showed you before. So anyway, these beers now show up in my food log, and my coach can see them, and it's pretty easy breezy. So switch back to the camera here. All right, so that's it. Basically, just create an album, share it with your coach, make sure that it's syncing when you're on Wi-Fi and not using up all your data, and then you're good to go. So just keep snapping those pictures. It takes a few seconds every meal. Once a week, take a minute maybe to select the photos and share them with your coach, and then you are good to go. If you'd like to learn more about this kind of stuff, check out my free 2-week challenge where we talk about the photo food log and a whole bunch of other good stuff. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.